The Secretary of Veterans Affairs visited Nashville's VA hospital today and answered our questions about tens of thousands of layoffs. He told News 2 State Capitol reporter Tori Gessner veterans benefits won't change despite mass job cuts. The Department of Veterans Affairs plans to cut 15% of its workforce. Veterans we've talked to say that they are worried that will make it even harder to get the medical care and other benefits they need. VA Secretary Doug Collins says they have nothing to worry about. Tori.
Yeah, Haley, he says the department's cuts will not impact health care or benefits. Check it out. Amid plans to cut more than 80,000 jobs within the Department of Veterans Affairs, back in Tennessee, vets are protesting at the state capitol, worried how this could impact services they already struggle to access.
I remember when I used to have to wait 6 months to get a doctor appointment, and that just started to change just within the last couple of years, and now we're going back to that again.
But newly confirmed VA Secretary Doug Collins says the layoffs will have zero effect on veterans' health care and other benefits, visiting Nashville to honor VA employees and make his case.
And I've heard this before by some of the media that has said, well, if you cut people, then, services are going to go backwards and services are going to be cut. Well, explain to me how you added tens of billions of dollars, over $100 billion, and added tens of thousands, almost 50 to 70,000 people in the last 4 years, and many of our metrics did not get better. How does that happen? Well, it tells me that maybe that's not the answer.
Secretary Collins says 15% of VA jobs will ultimately be cut, bringing the department's workforce to around the same size it was in 2019. The VA has already laid off 40 to 50 probationary employees in Tennessee alone, plus other workers, Collins says, have nothing to do with health care services or other benefits.
I'm not sure interior designers, laborers, and file room clerks who were part of the first layoff that we had are going to be actually affecting an appointment being missed or surgeries being canceled.
Democrats in Congress calling the cuts, quote, an outright betrayal of veterans. Collins calling out lawmakers for, quote, scaring his veterans with misinformation.
But yet when they stand on TV and tell you that this happened, they're lying. I'll put it straight North Georgia term. They're lying.
What would be the benefit of spreading that misinformation?
Politics. They don't. Look, I'll let them figure out why they like to lie to the American people, but that's on them because I'm just giving the facts.
Secretary Collins says veterans can find accurate information about job cuts and other changes on the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs social media pages. He also says one of his main goals is to make it easier for veterans to get into the VA healthcare system so they can get access to care more easily. Haley.